Well, it's happened since Kyle Driver was there.
Oh boy, I'll say. So let's just get into it so we don't have to fucking worry about, or I don't have to worry about editing and what have you. So hello and welcome to DWN Productions THC podcast, sponsored by Fast Custom Shirts, here streaming live at the Facebook page we have and the YouTube page, which Joe manages, and I appreciate him doing so. But don't fuck this way. But fuck. No,
We're
don't.
StreamYarding. We're StreamYarding like a motherfucker these days.
Yeah, don't forget about BOYGOB.com to listen to the audio feed, because, ooh, boy, did it suffer the last 2 weeks that we've been doing this live video.
Oh, did it?
The audio feed suffered. It's like, we watched it. Why do I need to fucking hear it now? Sounds better than when we were doing it on Skype. I'll give it that.
We'll see. We'll see, I guess, once the shit's loaded up and somebody listens to it. Probably you. Because nobody else will, but fuck it. Because it's live, you know? People are watching the video. Nobody's going to go and listen to just the audio.
I wish they would, because that's the OG shit.
It is. It is OG shit. That's the way podcasts were done, you know, folks.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in 2002. Shit. Back when we started this gangsta shit.
Back when it was actually on an iPod.
This is the motherfucking things we get?
Nothing.
No.
Fucking nothing. But yeah, sorry about being late, dog.
It's all right. As our listeners may or may not know, I had succumbed to the plague. So I've been in bed for 2 fucking weeks and, you know, not being able to do much of shit, but watch a lot of movies. And unfortunately, I didn't watch anything good, but we'll get to that. The thing with this whole COVID deal is, like, you've had it, right? You had it at the beginning. It just wasn't called COVID at the time.
I'm pretty sure. So you said you did have.
I did have. I went to the doctor because it's like, fuck it, let's go check. And it's like, hey, yeah, it's just going to take 20 minutes to get the results. They stuck the shit in your nose. That wasn't invasive. That wasn't too bad.
It feels a little burny. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't had it done.
It's like 20 minutes, come sit in this uncomfortable room, you know, which I did for 40 fucking minutes. And finally the doctor comes in and he's like, yeah, you got COVID. Okay. So just keep taking your over-the-counter shit.
You say that again, you broke up.
Yeah. He's like, you got COVID, you know, so keep taking your over-the-counter stuff. Here's a side door. We're going to get you the fuck out of here. And that's it. He just kicked me the fuck out. I was really upset about that shit. You know, it's like, well, you don't fucking prescribe it. No, we don't know what we're doing. You know? Okay. So I went home and I still kept taking my over-the-counter stuff or whatever. Luckily, Lisa works with a lot of doctors, so she called some people and a guy prescribed me a steroid that I could take for like a week. But even that, like, she goes to pick it up at the pharmacist, and the pharmacist said, hey, you can't take anything else with this. You can only take this. So she calls the doctor and says, well, what the fuck's that all about? She goes, no, fuck them. They don't know what they're doing. Just take everything you've been taking and take this. So it's like a lot of miscommunications and like nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. One thing he did tell me at one point was like, hey, sleep on your stomach.
So we can fuck your ass.
Right. It's like, hey, I've been fucking locked up, dude. That's not something you do. You know, even if you have your own cell, you don't fucking sleep on your stomach.
But you did.
But I did for a night, and it was a night to where I was just like shivering like crazy and then sweating like crazy. And I stunk up the whole fucking room with my sweat the next day. I was just like really like fucked up. And that still didn't really do much for me. But I mean, supposedly it helps you breathe because that's your thing. It's like it's the breathing is the main issue or whatever.
Yeah, you got to breathe to live, from what I guess,
you know. But I'm on the mend. I'm still like not 100%. One of the things that was true was like having a weird sense of flavor. You know, like like bread, all the bread that I ate tasted burnt, and anything that was carbonated, like it felt flat. You know, like if I tried to drink a Coca-Cola, it was just flat as shit. Even just a couple of days ago, I tried to drink a beer and it just was flat, you know, still. So hopefully that comes back, because that's not going to be good. Yeah, I'm just fucking drinking water because it's flat, you know.
I understand.
But yeah, that's it, dude. I've just been in bed and fucking watching a shitload of movies. Tom.
So, were you embarrassed to say you were, sloppy and got the coronavirus last time you were on? Because you said, "Oh no, I don't have it." Just you told me
I
to
didn't
treat
think I
it like
did.
I
I went
did.
the next day and it was like, okay,
Oh, so you went to 2 doctors.
did I? I don't know what the fuck.
Oh shit, you can't keep his story straight.
I
Goddamn.
don't know what happened to me. I really fucking don't. I barely remember talking to you.
And you were hanging out with people this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Are
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I call getting the vaccine like a man.
Oh, well, yeah, well, there's that too. I mean, I can't get the vaccine now. You got to wait like 3 or 4 weeks to get it after you've been infected. But they said, well, if you get the vaccine, you can still get it. It's like,
So you already have the immunities in your body. So what's the fucking point?
well, the thing keeps changing. They don't know what
Hey, Joe,
too.
everything's changing. Everything's changing.
So,
Like that song we'll get to, or we won't.
Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is, you know. But
Yeah.
But yeah, you were having a good time hanging out with Kyle. I'd like to say that I would listen or watch that show, but I didn't. I don't, you know.
Yeah, that's one I didn't go back to make sure it was all right. I just kind of threw it up there and forgot about it.
So thanks for filling in, Kyle. It's much appreciated. Kyle Driver.
He's the one who wanted you to lay on your stomach.
Yeah, well, of course, but that's a whole fucking different situation. That has nothing to do with COVID, you know. Yeah.
So, I mean, you being a man of a certain age, you didn't die.
No, I didn't die. Fuck no. I mean, the people that did die from all this, pussies. Fucking absolute pussies. Yeah.
Not only pussies, but dead
pussies. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, it was like, what, about 9:02? I was like, all right, I got to get in there in about 20 minutes to get this thing going. I should have enough time to hurry up and patch a few things.
You're still working on the dryer.
No, it was a dishwasher.
Dishwasher, yes, the dishwasher.
Yes. I unhooked that, and it didn't have a ground wire. It was hooked up without a ground wire. What? So I called master electrician Corey Fuller at All American Pro LLC.
Yes.
And he said, hey, I'll be out tomorrow. Probably got to install a new plug. That sounds fucked. So don't hook it up or you might burn the house down. And I say, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I figured I'd call. Thank you kindly.
It's fucking weird the corners you find people cut when you're having to replace shit. It's like, wow, they fucking circumvented this entirely.
They sure did. There was a ground wire there. However, like one part was screwed in to where the ground wire should be on the unit, and the other part was just like off on the metal frame. So it wasn't even connected to any of the power. We'll just do this so they think it was. Fucking pricks.
Yeah.
So anyways, back to 9:02. I was going to do a couple patch layers, and I noticed a termite flying by the light. And I said, son of a fuck. So I got my trusty electrified tennis racket, and I smacked the fuck out of it. And electrified termites, I don't know if you know this about them. They smell fucking terrible.
I'm sure
when you burn the fuck out of a few termites, shit's gonna start to stink. So I said, all right, where the fuck are these things coming from? So I look by the door, because like the last 2 weeks, man, they've been swarming the neighborhood every few days.
Okay, well, it's just in the house then. It's just like everywhere.
Yeah, they just find the lights. Today it was the most though. Like I noticed on both sides by the air conditioner where that accordion part is, they were coming through there, and I was like, oh fuck. So I ran outside to get the fucking the spray shit we have. Back door engulfed. Front street light we have fucking engulfed. Oh shit. So I got that stuff, started spraying everything like a maniac. It's like a 2-gallon Hudson pump gimmick. So I started, and then just goes, oh no, it's empty. So now I had to fucking go inside, go in the garage, turn the light on. I'm pretty much covered in these motherfuckers. Jump back outside, knock them all off me, get back in the garage, pour the shit in there, mix it all up, spray everywhere, get done with that. Then I come back in all covered, just peel all my fucking clothes off in the garage, puff my fucking hair out, make sure they're all fucking, dude, it was a mess. I couldn't even take a fucking picture. That's how many. I was like, not standing still at all. Just go, go, go. It was fucked. And it's been completely raining like the last 2 weeks too. So every time I spray, it just kind of seeps away. So the next fucking couple days we got where it's dry out, man. But termites are weird because they don't eat the wood right away. They like burrow into the ground and get the moisture from that. So if they can't find moisture and or get into the ground in 4 hours, then they die of dehydration.
Fuck them.
But yeah, no, it's pretty wet outside. It's been raining for 2 weeks. So
it's a good thing you don't make marionettes anymore.
Yeah, it's thank you, Zool.
Yeah.
You saved my life from the termites.
Those marionettes were pretty fucking cool, though.
Or as I call them, marionette.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucks, and it's still, so if you feel me go like that or see me do that or something, it's just because I feel them on me, and because I'm on crystal method.
Bugs.
Haha, we'll find a way that you'll like that creep show story, you fuck. Well, anyways, Joe, what the fuck did you watch now?
I watched The Devil's Pass. This is a found footage movie from Rennie Harlin. You remember Rennie Harlin? Fuck no, nobody does. Fuck Rennie Harlin. Did a movie called Prison, I think, and then one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. But this is about a fucking, I don't know, some fucking Russians that got lost on a fucking mountain, and now they're doing this found footage thing to see what happened to them. And it was like Russians experimenting with time travel and shit. And it's real fucking dumb.
Great. Would recommend.
Fuck no. Fuck no. I think this was my first COVID movie. And it got shittier from there.
So I'm assuming this was on Shudder.
It might have been on Shudder or IFC or one of those. Yeah, it's not a new movie. It's like at least fucking 15 years old or something. Not recommend. No.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, never mind. We got to save that. I watched something on Shudder, or I tried to. But
Did you?
But it was like 28 hours long, so I didn't finish it. It was In Search of Darkness 2.
They made a sequel to that shit?
Well, I wouldn't call it a sequel. I'd call it all the leftover shit.
Wait, is this the one about the black movies?
No. It's
No,
called
but they did
African
one.
American,
No,
Joe.
but they did one like that, right? It's just a
Yeah,
documentary
horror
about
noir or something.
horror noir. But this one is what, the Eli Roth one?
No. This was just something some guy made. It's pretty much like VH1 I Love the 90s, but horror movies. And they just go year by year. And the first one was just like more mainstream horror movies, like Texas Chainsaw, Friday 13th, shit like that. I didn't see it. But so the second one was like all the lesser known and Italian shit that people talked about. Who did you have in this? Tom Atkins, Tom Savini.
Sent me a nice picture of Tom Atkins last night.
Why would he say such things? Oh shit. But yeah, it's just a bunch of horror talking heads just talking about fucking horror movies. Like
Savini, now there's a surprise.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done with shit like this. How much more is there possibly to say? Sure, you're hearing different people
Well, it's
talk
like
about
bringing
it.
together special features for fucking DVDs, right?
Not really. Because some of the people they're talking to worked on the movies. Some of them didn't. They just felt like bringing it up. There's like a section about kids in horror movies and like Italian stuff. And then they go year by year. It's just kind of a hodgepodge of what was left. But I'm assuming the first one's the same thing, just with more known horror movies. I
And now,
don't know.
is this like a series or a Shutter like?
No, it was a DVD that was like crowdfunded or
Mhm.
something.
Oh well, fuck.
Yeah, and then Shutter just picked it up because it was cheap or whatever, I guess, because that's what they do.
That's what they do.
But yeah, this is exactly for the type of person you think it's for. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
Without having to say it.
I do.
So yeah, if you're that guy or gal, you will fucking love this. Unfortunately, that is neither one of us.
Nope. Neither one of us.
Hey, don't worry, we'll have a chance to sing later.
We will. We will. I think I switched over the IFC channel and watched a movie called Cold Skin. Remember Ray Stevenson, who played a fucking great Punisher in Punisher Warzone?
And he was in some kind of old-timey thing with
Rome?
everyone getting Greeked. Yeah.
Yeah. In this one, he's a guy that works in a lighthouse and fucks a fish creature lady.
Oh, did A24 put this out?
I think so. It's like one of those things. Some guy like, hey, drop me off at this island, and it's this island. These fucking fish creatures like attack every night, except for the one that this dude's fucking. And
Because she's busy, or
yeah.
he, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's really all the movie is. They attack every night. He fucks the fish lady, and nothing to it, man. Nothing to it. They eventually kill some fish people, and yeah, I don't fucking know.
Stuff happens.
It's like, what's this thing with everybody fucking fish people these days? You know, is that the fucking trend?
Some people like the stink, I guess.
I guess the cold skin is what they like.
The cold skin of a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Would recommend?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Well, I watched something that I would recommend. I would have talked about it last week, but it was too good for Kyle. Yeah, this one's definitely making my best of the year list. Depending on what comes out, it might make my top 3. But it's Benny Loves You. I was going to say, hey, Joe, you should watch this. But hey, man, you've had a rough couple weeks.
Benny, I'm writing it down. And
Remember how you kept saying, oh, dude, you got to make Blackie. Make Blackie. Well, the British did it, so now I don't have to.
Yeah, you do, because it won't have that stupid accent when you make it.
What stupid accent is that, Joe?
You know, there goes Blackie, boy. We gotta stop Blackie.
Sounds real offensive when you say it like that. So maybe we do need the accent.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, there was a few things that they did that I obviously would have done different. Like the toy that comes to life is very manic and like that kind of shit.
just a lot of guys bopping around, you know.
In front of their cars with stacks of money. Hey, Joe, you see the deathbed video? Oh, youtube.com/deathbed, maybe. Yeah, what else? Some of the gore was, but there was a lot of it, and it had charm. It was good. I mean, if you don't know what the fuck Blackie is, and that is all one of you watching this, it's about it's about this story. Benny Loves You is about a dude who's getting older and getting rid of his shit, and he's, I'm too old for this fucking comfort doll, mate. I'm gonna put it in a bin labeled rubbish. So he does, and then the bin starts to glow and the doll comes alive. That's not really explained or anything. It happens to another kid at the beginning of the movie, just as a setup. Like there's a glow and then the doll comes to life, but it's cool. I like it. It is it's not shit, and you won't find it on Shudder as of now. So that should be a good indication that, hey, yeah, maybe I should check this out. It's not on Shudder.
Might be there next week, though. You know,
That's what I'm saying. As of now,
they take what they can get.
I hear you, but I think this one's a little. It might be. I don't know, but we'll get the Shudder in a minute or so. I think
We will. We're getting there.
So. Benny Loves You would recommend.
Okay, cool. I've got it circled. Waiting for it to pop up on Shudder. I went fucking mainstream big budget, Tom, and I watched Man of Steel. This is the Superman movie where they redo Superman's origin. So they start out, of course, with all the Krypton shit, and that shit's actually pretty cool. That's like the first 30 minutes of the movie, and it's good, and then it gets real shitty. It gets like real fucking dark, and the fucking villains, the fucking Krypton villains come to Earth and start fucking everything up. And they fuck everything up. Like when Superman's fighting them, they fuck up Smallville, they fuck up Metropolis. It's just a whole fucking movie of destruction and just people being thrown in buildings and buildings falling and fucking a shitload of people dying and then Superman has to kill the main villain, break his neck because he's gonna like heat vision people. But it's not good. It's not a fucking good movie. It's just like a whole shitload of destruction. It's like, man, Superman is supposed to be your like DC's shining light. You know, it's supposed to make you feel good or whatever the fuck. It's not. It's not a happy movie. It's just like weird. Like they're trying to be real fucking dark and edgy, and it just fails in that regard too. I don't recommend. It's fucking 2.5 hours long.
Is this the Bryan Singer joint?
This one is these are all the Zack Snyder shits. But I think Christopher Nolan like did some shit on the script too, and he was doing those fucking dark Batman movies.
The dark Batman movie.
Yeah, but we'll get to him in a minute or after a while. But no, don't recommend Man of Steel. Don't recommend.
Yeah. Last live action DC movie I think I seen was V for Vendetta, and that was in theaters.
Well, the last one I saw was fucking great. It was that Birds of Prey. That was a lot of fun.
That's right.
You know, if they try to stick to that formula, it's like I'll watch that shit because that was fun.
Yeah, they got one coming out to HBO Max.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad. We'll get the fucking HBO Max too, man. God damn. Well, that's where I watched this movie because all this DC shit is on there. I guess they own Warner Brothers or whatever. You know, the Space Jam people.
Yeah, and it's not really that they own Warner Brothers. It's AT&T owns Warner Brothers.
Yeah, because that just switched hands like 6 months ago too, right?
Yeah. Fucking Prince. You make telephones. What do you know about Batman?
Yeah, let's get the movie business.
Blah, blah, blah. What is it? Me?
Yeah.
I cracked open this thing, Joe. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I've seen people posting about it.
Yes, this is from the mustachioed hipsters at Vinegar Syndrome, purveyors of overpriced, low-budget garbage.
They do a lot of porn.
Yeah, and that. So this is called Homegrown Horrors Volume 1, a 3 Blu-ray box set. I got it because many, many moons ago, I saw a movie called Winter Beast that made me giggle. Excuse me. There's a lot of shitty stop motion in it, and it just has charm to it because they're trying, God bless them, but it's not good. Pardon me. Excuse the fuck out of me. So that's one of the movies in this set. And then there's two other ones called, one I just finished. What the fuck is it called? Beyond Dream's Door, which I think you would like. It reminded me a lot of, what's that shit? Masters of Horror, Dreams in the Witch House.
Okay.
It reminded me a lot of that, but only if it was made for like $30. But that had like a lot of good, for what it was, it had better gore and monsters in it than it should have had, for sure. Out of the three movies, this is the one that was definitely more like a movie. And if you had to pick who made the best movie technically in this set, it would be Beyond Dream, or what was it? Beyond Dream's Door. Beyond Dream's Door, horror lies. They kept saying that a couple times. There was like some fucking poem they kept saying throughout the fucking shit. And I was like,
you
all
fucking
right.
love poetry.
No, I love deaf poetry.
That's true.
There's a difference. So yeah, that one was okay. And then we had Fatal Exam. This one is I should say what they were about. Winter Beast is about a winter beast.
Okay.
Beyond Dream's Door is a guy's nightmares coming to get him in real life. Like it's a monster can shapeshift, and like it's weird and kind of surreal-ish, a little disjointed, but it's all right. I liked it because of the effects and shit. But and then we have, what was it? Fatal Exam. End of, I want to say high school, might be probably college. Kids are doing their final exam, and the teacher's like, I have a house with some findings. I'm going to need 6 of you to come and look over my research and do some research of your own. The whole classroom scene, everyone delivers their fucking lines like a complete dickhead. Like they specifically got everybody who couldn't act and had a weird looking fucking face to be in this movie, just they can give reaction shots. Like,
So it's like the low budget movies of today.
It was, I want to say it's worse because because it was shot on film and that costs money.
It does.
As opposed to, oh, we're just shooting on fucking memory cards, ham it up. So I would say, yeah, just because they shot on film and they actually paid to print that on old film stock. But this one's a lot of people just talking in rooms. Not about anything in particular. It's a lot of people talking in rooms, but that classroom scene, I was fucking laughing so hard tears were coming down my eyes just because of how suck dick it was. Like everything about it was just so bad. And the only other notable thing in it is the demon at the end is like a really crude stop motion thing that they kind of overlaid with this weird lighting effect because it looked really bad and it still does. Like I don't want to compare it to Gumby because Gumby looked fucking awesome compared to this. But I don't even want to say Mr. Bill because Mr. Bill was way more. No, I want to take that back because this Play-Doh monster in this Fatal Exam movie was charming, but was it bad? So that Fatal Exam is probably the worst one out of it. If you like bad dialogue, just terribly awful fucking dialogue delivered by people who shouldn't even be allowed to speak, and you want to see a Play-Doh demon at the end, then check out Fatal Exam. But I think Beyond Dream's Door, that was the one I was most surprised by. And if you haven't seen Winter Beast, check it out because it's fun. But as for Vinegar Syndrome charging $60 for this fucking thing, this just proves they can put out whatever and fucking idiots will buy it.
No, that's true.
If you're
Winter Beast is on Tubi, so I could probably watch it there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they look fine. You know, they're updated from the garbage they were.
I don't need a fucking
okay, but
cleaned up special transfer to watch a shitty movie, you know?
Yeah. If you're interested in it, I would wait until they have it on sale with one of their fucking half off sales or whatever. It's a nice box.
I'll trade with them when they come to Frightmare. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd.
I'm sure I'll find other stuff that I want instead.
Yeah. I would say watch Beyond Dream's Door, but then again, I'd say, probably not for Joe. So go watch Benny Loves You instead. That's definitely the recommendation for the episode.
Or the Shudder movie that I watched, which is called Fried Berry. And this is the first thing that I've enjoyed that I've watched on Shudder. That's at least like a new Shudder thing, not like some old movie that they're just throwing on there. This is a South African, which you like that accent.
One of those North African movies.
Yeah, you love that South African accent because your boy does it, the Thor guy. This is about a guy that's just a fucking junkie, a piece of shit, and he gets picked up by aliens and replaced by aliens, and he just fucking walks around. You know, he starts bopping around the town and everything. You know, riding in cars and like releasing kids that are fucking prisoners, and you know, having sex and having his baby that's just like him. And I thought it was all right, man. I thought, you know, it's stupid as fuck. There's nothing to it, but I enjoyed watching it. The guy that played Fried Berry, I mean, that's just a wasted looking motherfucker, and he did the job like great, like just fucking like looking all fucking strung out and like just like surprised by everything that's going on around him. I would recommend Fried Berry.
Well, Joe, I also watched Fried Barai, the movie about a gentle fellow who's addicted to heroin and gets abducted by aliens. And I guess an alien wears him as a suit, or aliens implant something, some organ. I'm guessing aliens take over his body by how weird he's reacting to everything once he comes back down to Earth. But
yes.
To me, it was, just a junkie looking at stuff like, oh, that's new. And then he goes and fucks stuff. And then it was like 48 minutes of this, and I was just like, all right, I'm good. So I fucking turned it off and canceled my Shudder subscription. Not because this movie sucks, but because everything I watched on Shudder fucking sucks. But there was a silver lining, Joe. This has never happened before on Amazon. There was an option to get a refund for my subscription. And I said, hell yeah. He's like, oh yeah, we noticed you watched everything like halfway through and stopped. Can we give you money back? Yeah. Yes, you can. So, I mean, shout out to Amazon for that shit.
Yeah. That's all right.
I gave you another shot, Shudder. You can go jump in a fucking lake. I got a fucking Blu-ray collection. I don't need your shit. You fucks.
Tell me what you watch.
Dude, I watched this dope show on Shudder. This is awesome. No, it's that was you, wasn't it? No, because I said, hey, I watched Fried Berry too.
Okay, I watched the HBO Max premiere, which is Those Who Wish Me Dead. And
did you say bread?
Dead.
Yeah, I know.
Angelina Jolie is a fucking firefighter forest person. And
wait, the woman?
Yeah, a woman. But that's not what the story's about. Maybe. I don't know. There's a guy that's a banker or some shit, and he comes across some information. So some hitmen come to kill him and his kid. So they're on the run, and they go to the forest where his brother-in-law works. And his brother-in-law is a cop, but the hitmen, they're just fucking killing everybody. And there's a big forest fire, and Angelina Jolie has to protect the kid. And that's it. That's the fucking movie. Angelina Jolie versus fucking hitmen while there's a fire going on. And we never realize, we're never fucking told what kind of information the banker had that was going to bring down like fucking corporations. But it was enough for him to write down on 2 pieces of paper to give his kid, so his kid could read to the media at the end. But they skipped over that shit too. This movie is just fucking stupid. It's just a big fucking Hollywood movie with Angelina Jolie just, I don't know, looking fucking weird. She's got some weird jaw thing that she did. It's a fucking weird movie, man. It's like everything I watched was fucking weird.
Was it just because you were fucked up on the coronavirus?
Maybe, but no, I don't think I would have liked this. I wouldn't have watched it if I wasn't on Corona. If I wasn't just like laying in bed, just looking for shit to watch. I definitely would have skipped this shit. And I'm seeing people that like it saying, "Oh man, the fucking killers are so intense." No, they're not. Fuck them. I think there's just such dog shit out right now that people are desperate for something to like, and they'll latch on to fucking anything that just even seems like a whiff of good. And this one's not. Do not recommend. Fuck you, HBO Max. Your fucking monthly premieres, they're all fucking lackluster as shit.
Speaking of HBO Max, I was hoping to have a little mock-up in pre-order for these Space Jam parody jerseys. However, I don't want you guys to fucking have a Boosop jersey.
It does not look good. It doesn't. Tom sent me the mock-up today. Hey, what does this say? It doesn't say BOYGOB. whatever the fuck that is.
So I sent them, there was accept or reject. I rejected it and said, hey, can you make it look like what it's supposed to say? What the fuck's going on here? So we'll see. Maybe they'll get back to me tomorrow. If that looks like garbage, might have to select a different style of jersey and not go with that parody. I just thought that would have been a good one for the show, since we bring up Space Jam quite often on our
All the
lists.
fucking time.
And we have basketball. Joe Jones's is.
It's true.
So
that is
fingers
true.
crossed they can
But
send me back something that looks like it fucking says something. So that's where we are with that. I got excited. So I'm not going to get excited for things anymore, because now I just look like a bigger asshole. So yeah, that was on me. Hopefully I'll be able to sell you something you don't really want in the near future. But right now, I don't think you're going to be getting those BOYGOB jerseys.
No,
What was it? BOUSOB?
Yeah,
Some
it just
shit
looked
like
all
that.
weird. It's like, what letter is that one in the middle? Is that a Z?
No bueno. But I mean, we'll get something, because I know they're already paid for, which is weird. They should really have like a generator, so you can just, if they're having like a custom site for you to like design your shit, they should really have something on there. You just enter the text, because that's really all it is. It's just entering text on their templates and shit. But BOYGOB, fuck no. Boost, that sounds like animal come to me, and I don't want no part of that. So is it you or me? I just wanted to give that update on the shit you'll never get. Great. Hey, so how many people, when you counted, said BOYGOB jersey? Yes.
Two. I think there was two.
I watched Chameleons with a K. However, this does not have anything to do with the Mortal Kombat character that is sometimes spelled with a C for some reason. At Mortal Kombat, I swear. So, this started out, there was like a scientist in his really shitty basement laboratory. And when I say really shitty, I mean the budget of this movie was like $3. So it was just like cardboard boxes spray painted with lights on them and shit. And some shit happens, and his wife came down, and she says something. He's just like, oh, I'll show them all those people who laughed at me at Miskatonic Universe. And I was like, God damn it. Not another one of these motherfucking things. And then it just, the cockroaches from this fucking cardboard box portal come out and take over some guy. And he starts killing people, only they don't die. When he's defeated at the end, they're all brought back to life. And it sucked a dick. Some H.P. Lovecraft, real bottom of the barrel fucking garbage. As soon as this fucking fat prick said, a Miskatonic, I was like, God damn it. So yeah, fuck this shit. It was funny to laugh at, because it sucked. Because it was like a comedy that was trying to be funny. I'm trying to think what to compare it to. I want to say Saturday the 14th, but it's not. It's just a really low budget, just trying to be, man, I wish I could think of something, but it just kind of just sucks a dick. Not good. Fuck the Chameleons, Joe.
Chameleon. Would not recommend.
No, unless you like just, if you're doing like, you want 3 dog shit movies to watch and drink and laugh at, then pull it for that. But as for something you're like gonna watch for quality entertainment value, no. As I get older, my want to watch bad movies and drink beer are diminishing quite rapidly. I've found in the last few weeks.
You got shit to do.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Once I become a hobo again. That was with a B.
I watched Saint Maud.
Oh, this was one everybody was loving.
The critics loved this. You know, the highbrow people on my fucking Facebook feed or whatever, they love it. It's like, oh, the nuances and, you know, the view of religion and yeah, whatever the fuck. It's about a religious chick that she does like hospice or home care or whatever, and she wants to save the soul of the chick she's like taking care of. She's convinced that she's a fucking demon or whatever, and this young bitch just keeps losing her sanity more and more, and at the end does kill her because like, oh, she is a demon, and then goes sets herself on fire on the beach and sees herself as an angel on fire. And that's the whole fucking movie, and it's long, and it's you know, I liked a lot of the early A24 shit, but all this stuff is like just like pretentious bullshit, man. And fuck this movie. Fuck it entirely. Don't recommend, you know, unless you're a highbrow motherfucker that wants to sit around with other highbrows. Oh yeah, Saint Maud.
Oh shit. Have you seen that post going around that it's just a bunch of fucking pictures of fucking crackers tattoos of the A24 logo?
Yes. I didn't see that. Fuck, I believe it.
You don't even need to see their fucking faces to know what the fuck they look like.
Know what they fucking look like. Yeah.
Oh, they work at Vinegar Syndrome. I see.
Well, they all sitting around at one table at a convention, you know. Yes.
Oh, a giant table.
Mm-hmm. 4 people.
You know, because they're huge.
Mm-hmm.
We need room for their purses. Oh, fuck.
Leather satchels and shit.
Some bitch. Ah, da 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 da. Hey, thank Lisa for letting me borrow her Hulu account. Thanks to her, I was able to watch the new Hulu series from Marvel Studios entitled MODOK. Have you heard of this, Joe? Have you seen this?
I've heard of this. I saw a commercial for it every time I turn on Hulu.
I wish this was a fucking movie. So bad. So bad.
So this is like that toy show that they used to have on what?
It's made by the same
skits, right?
It's made by the same people who did Robot Chicken.
There you go, Robot Chicken.
Yeah, this I just wish it would have been a movie, Joe. So then it could be on my fucking worst of the year list. What a piece of shit.
Did they release it all, or are they just do an episode a week?
No, it's all up there.
Okay, because Hulu doesn't usually do that. They fucking like release sporadic shit.
Yeah, I would assume after like the 3rd week of them just releasing them one a week, people would be like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to keep going back to this. I'll say this. I like all the animation and the look of everything. I appreciate the stop motion. I don't really like how MODOK looks. So as far as the looks go, I'll say that. But I can appreciate everything that they fucking did and, you know, all that stuff. But the story, the jokes, straight garbage. Garbage. MODOK's just a schlub, which is fine. Silicon Valley comes in and fucking buys AIM. He's getting a divorce from his wife, who's some Mexican lady they just made up for this show. He has a Jewish kid, and then he has a MODOK kid. It sucks. Patton Oswalt's voice, even though he has a shitty voice, it's not a MODOK voice. Like when I think of MODOK, it's something like this or something, some kind of, not just fucking pudgy fat guy. It sucks all around, man. Like halfway through, it was just like, hey, I don't think I like MODOK anymore.
He throw that plug away.
Yeah, no, it really sucks. And I ate like, I don't know, a bunch of edibles. Yeah. Goodbye. Both of them. The fucking Hasbro one and the Toy Biz one. Throw them back into the fucking garbage. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty baked trying to watch this shit, and nah. Fuck no. But hey, thanks.
Yeah. You wanted to watch it, fuck it.
Yeah, I won't be returning.
Hulu is not the greatest streaming service. If you took some time and looked around, they really don't have shit worth watching.
I didn't.
Yeah, not missing out anything. It's not good. Lisa watches a lot of like TV shows that are on like ABC or whatever, and we don't have any of that shit. So she just watches them when they pop up on Hulu, and that's the main reason she has it.
Have you thought about getting a digital antenna?
She just wants to watch it on her time. You know, she doesn't want to watch like when the shows come out. She doesn't want to like sit down and watch fucking Law and Order at 9 o'clock on a Thursday or whatever the fuck, you know.
I understand.
Or every day. I think they show that show every fucking day.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, a movie will pop up on there that I'll watch, but it's probably the streaming service I use the least.
When you use the most, Shudder.
Well, I went back to HBO Max, Tom, and I watched Batman versus Superman.
Is that what it's called?
I think it is. The Rise of Justice or some shit. Discovery of Justice.
Batman v Superman.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. So in this one, I don't know. Everybody's scared of Superman because he fucked everything up. And Lex Luthor is Jesse Eisenberg, which is really fucking weird. And he's manipulating Batman into wanting to fight Superman. Batman, the biggest fucking detective that DC has that can figure everything out, it's just getting manipulated. And Wonder Woman pops up, and they all fight. And I kind of forgot what the fuck happened in this movie, but they all fight, and they destroy a bunch of shit. And it's kind of just like a setup for the next fucking movie. And yeah, that's it. They end up fighting some other shit that comes out. Maybe some more Krypton stuff. I don't fucking remember. This one was like really, really forgettable. But it's just a setup movie. For the next movie I watched, let me just roll into that one. Justice League. The fucking jack-off cut. The Superman, Batman, that was 3 fucking hours. This fucking Justice League movie is 4 fucking hours.
I thought it was 4.5.
Fuck, it felt like it.
What's another half hour?
Like they're fighting Steppenwolf, which is like the least of the Jack Kirby New God characters. He's collecting the mother boxes, which are fucking huge. They're like amps in this. They're not like in the comic where they're like this big or whatever. I don't know. It sets some shit up. Like this happened in the past. That the fucking old gods, the Earth gods, and the whatever, the Green Lanterns, they fought Apocalypse. Not Apocalypse. Fucking Dark Side and sent him back home. But now Steppenwolf is collecting all this shit, so Batman's got to get together the fucking Justice League. But Superman died in the last movie, so they got to fucking resurrect him at some point too. But yeah, they get that Aquaman asshole. They get the really angry cyborg guy.
Why do you think he's so angry, Joe?
I don't know, Tom. I don't know. Probably because part of his face is silver now. They get the Flash, which I don't think people have ever read that worked on this movie ever read a Flash comic. He's just a fucking buffoon through it all. And Wonder Woman, and yeah, they fight fucking Steppenwolf, and that's it. You know, just a big fucking fighting and all this shit that takes forever. Resurrect Superman, so Superman comes and helps them, and they kick Steppenwolf's ass, drive fucking Darkseid back again. Okay, that threat's over. Now we've got like fucking an hour worth of epilogues on this shit, and one of them is just like a whole fucking 30-minute thing of a dream that Batman's having, where fucking Darkseid convinced Superman to work for him. So now Superman's the bad guy again, and Batman's just talking to the Joker for a little while. It's just fucking, it's pointless. It's stupid. Then you got this other scene where this general that's been in all these movies, you know, just fucking like, you know, being a general, being the fucking typical movie general. He goes to visit Batman and says, "Hey, I'm the Martian Manhunter. Y'all ever need help, just fucking let me know. I know all this shit happened and I'm just as powerful as Superman, but fuck it, you know, in the future, just give me a ring. That's cool. Sorry I didn't do shit for the last 3 movies, but, you know, fuck y'all." These are fucking weird movies, man. I don't see how anybody could like any of this shit. It's just fucking long, drawn out, and fucking stupid. Do not recommend.
Well, you know, I'm a big Old Gods fan.
Mm-hmm.
And when I would read the comics, I always read it as Stefan Wolf.
Stefan Wolf. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride?
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I got no interest in that shit.
Not people like said, "Oh, this is the much better cut." It's like, this is a better cut. I can only imagine. It's like, but like I said, they did redeem themselves doing that fucking Birds of Prey movie, because that was a lot of fun, and that's what all of these movies are missing, is fun. There's nothing about them that's fucking like, hey, that was cool, you know.
But the people who like what the fuck? Excuse me. The people who like Justice League in the Batman and shit, they don't like that Birds of Prey shit.
They don't, I guess. But you know, I'm a fucking big DC fan, you know, and it's like, I love that cartoon. That cartoon got it, that nailed that shit. But these are just dark movies, and I don't know who they're fucking made for.
Well, they got a dark cartoon movie coming out based on the NetherRealm video game. Injustice, the animated movie.
Well, let's hope it's as good as Mortal Kombat.
Yep, the Ninja Turtles might be in it, since they were downloadable characters in the second Injustice game. Hellboy might also show up. So, fingers crossed for that.
We'll
for
see.
The Hellboy Ninja Turtles crossover that we all wanted. Hellboy's going to get Michelangelo addicted to smoking cigarettes, I think.
Probably.
Unfortunately, Michelangelo doesn't have the, you know, the old hell powers that Hellboy has. So I don't know if turtles are going to be able to handle.
Experiment on a lot of turtles. I'm sure they'll be fine.
All right. So when you said experimented a lot, She means sucking their dick. No, have you ever smelt a turtle? Make you want to puke. I would not recommend, Joe.
Did you watch anything else, Tom?
I don't know. Let me look at my list. Probably not. I don't think so. Yeah, I did, but that's for later, I guess. Or
Okay.
now. I don't know.
Well, let me go through the rest of this shit. I'll just kind of zoom through this. I watched The Scare House, and this is a low budget shit about two chicks that got arrested because they fucking I don't know, did some sorority prank on some girl's ex-boyfriend, and now they're getting revenge on the other girls in the sorority, and it sucks, and there's no nudity or anything. Then I watched London Voodoo. It's about this lady that gets infected with a fucking voodoo curse, and she just, kind of wants to fuck, and you'd think the husband would be happy about that, but he's not. He's like, oh shit, she's got a voodoo curse and wants to fuck. How do we break this? It's stupid. Then I watched Greenland with the fucking guy from 300, and he's looking all fucking weird. There's meteors that are just fucking shooting to Earth, and he's trying to get his family to Greenland, and it's not good.
Where the fuck did I hear about that before?
No, he gets him to Greenland. Things are good at the end. All right, the Earth stopped blowing up and shit. But yeah, that's
so they could have just stayed where they were and waited it out.
Nah, like a lot of people got fucked up, I guess. No. I don't know. We didn't see it all.
Okay.
It's just driving trucks here or there. They get his kid gets fucking abducted.
By aliens?
Just bad shit that could. Yeah, they replace him with a fried kid.
Like the little fuckers from McDonald's?
Yeah. So then I switched gears, Tom, and I said, you know what? Fuck DC. Let's go back to Marvel. Tom's a big Marvel guy. Let's keep on rolling with this fucking MCU thing. Let's go. The next one is Ant-Man and the Wasp. All right. Yeah. Ain't nothing going on in this movie. Not a fucking thing. Like they're trying to save the old Wasp or some shit going into this dimension. And I don't know, Walton Goggins is trying to steal their base. And that other fucking Mexican guy is just making jokes. And Michael Douglas is in there. And yeah, that's it. There's some ants. He gets real big again and starts moving real slow. And at the end, he's in that dimension, and the people that are supposed to bring him out had turned to dust or something. Oh, and fucking your boy Stanley's in there.
Manley?
They shrink his car real small to where he can't see it. And he's, oh, whoa, the 60s were great, but no. Fucking funny. Yeah, this movie wasn't good. I think the next one is Captain Marvel, but I'm going to wait a little bit.
Oh, come on.
Then I watched Channel Zero, No End House. This is the second season of Channel Zero, and this shit's good. It's got some intensity. It's one of the better fucking horror series that I've seen in a while. I watched the first season like 4 years back. I don't know why I didn't watch the rest of this, but they're on Shudder now, so now I got a reason to watch something on Shudder. There's 2 more seasons. Each one's like a different story. Then I watched an Amazon Prime show called 000, and this is all about the drug trade. And it starts, a lot of it, Tom, is in Italia. And there's all these fucking vendettas with people over there. Like, hey, you killed my father in 1932, so now I'm going to try to kill you because it's 96 now or something. Fucking Italians, they don't forget, man. They're always with the vendetta. So, yeah, it's in it's part of it's in Italy, part of it's in Mexico, part of it's in the U.S., and it's just all about the drug trade. Then I watched a Japanese and a Jakartar. I don't know where the fuck that is. Maybe Burma. Movie called Killers. Well, we'll call it Killers. And it's about two serial killers that hook up on the internet and start exchanging videos and like, hey, let's be buddies or let's like kill people. But no, I don't like you after all. Let's kill each other. And then I watched The Legacy of Bones, which is part 2 of the Baztan trilogy. And this was not good at all. So that's all I watched. But in the meantime, I was trying to read some comics. And I read this Black Panther thing. This is like volume 3 of this fucking Reginald Holdeen. Now, I don't know if I told you last time, but this guy's fucking
children. No, he's not, Joe. That was just something to be funny. You forgot you were streaming on YouTube and can't say that shit.
No, his pedigree, you know, like, you know, when you get people to like, hey, let's get this guy to fucking write Black Panther because he did this, he worked on this and this. This guy did the fucking script for House Party and Boomerang. Yeah, that's who you think of. Fuck yeah, let's fucking amp up the Black Panther comic and get the guy that did the House Party script. But let's present it, Tom. Guest stars in this. Because part of this shit takes place during the Katrina floods, and there's like a bunch of vampires and fucking Black Panther and Blade and fucking Luke Cage and Brother Voodoo have to go and fight these vampires. This fucking sucks, man.
Fuck you, Falcon, you Uncle Tom.
Let's get a person of color to come in and really show us what to do right. Oh, the guy that wrote Boomerang is available. Fuck, you don't remember the Eddie Murphy classic? That's fucking close to Black Panther.
Can we get the guy who did House Party too? No,
yeah.
But the guy who did House Party was available.
It was crazy shit, man. Marvel, man. They're fucking stupid.
Not all the ideas in that house are good ones.
No.
Not many of them are, to be
not many at all.
Oh, fuck. What do you say to that?
Well, this and a few others are not going to stay in my collection. But they probably will. You know, because I know nobody's going to buy
for the novelty. Yeah. Can you believe this shit?
You like House Party?
No.
You got to read this then.
If only they were horror movies so we can go back and relive the House Party movie. What were there, 3?
There was 3.
Did they try and do one like a couple years ago?
Fuck, I don't know. Maybe they did a YouTube thing, knowing those assholes.
Yeah, or a Pornhub thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the gay section. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they were 2 gentlemen living together into their 50s, so.
But one kid only. Speaking of Blade.
Are you ready to... Oh, wait, no, you're reading a comic book.
No, let's speak of Blade.
Oh, all right, let's dive back into the underworld.
Blades of Grass.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a whole new frame that was like red with blood and shit. I was just I don't give a fuck. Yeah. So yeah, I watched this one 2 weeks ago when we are originally supposed to talk about it until you had to fuck around and be unsafe, not only to yourself, but others. Still don't like Norman Reedus, Joe. Fucking don't like that guy at all. Forgot he was in it. As soon as he showed up, I went, fuck!
He's a piece of shit. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's a piece of shit. I just don't like his acting or
He's
his
not.
face.
He's always the same fucking. He doesn't have any range. Yeah, he's just the same character in every fucking thing he does. Uh, yeah, he had replaced Whistler in this movie because Whistler was captured by a fucking by the I don't know.
Well, no. Go back to the first one where he clearly shot himself in the head and killed himself.
Right, but that didn't happen after all. I guess you know he'd been captured and like turned into a vampire. And now he's Whistler the vampire. Give a little whistle. Oh, so but there's a new vampire threat on the scene, as there always is, and it's given
Predator.
yeah, it's given some shit to the fucking old school vampires. So they got their whole fucking little army together, which includes Ron Perlman, old fucking Hellboy himself, and Jet Li. They got Jet Li in there. Then fuck it, let's not let him do anything. It's Jet Li. He can fucking do all these stunts and shit. Nah, fuck it,
He
let's
does
kill him real
stuff.
quick.
He does shit like this.
And then they fucking stab him. He's done. Yeah.
So this is the sequel to Blade, Blade 2, directed by our boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings his boy, Ron Perlman, in it. And this, to me, felt like an audition tape for Hellboy.
I think so too. And there's a lot of other shit that he saved and used in like The Strain and just other shit he did along the line. Like he took the shit that he liked from here and used it in better stuff. Because this one doesn't hold up for me either. I mean, it's better than the first one, but it's still not a great movie. Definitely not what I remember.
No, it's definitely better than the first one. But no, I'm sure he's a nice man. I think I said hello or something to him once when he came to the school. I can't remember. Marijuana and what have you, booze. But yeah, his shtick ain't for me because everything I've seen him in, like you said, he just has that one thing and that's what he does. You either fucking like it or you don't, I guess. And not for me. Not for I, said the pig.
Yeah, and like Snipes, he's just a little too much of a tough guy, and all. And it's not as bad, I think, as it was in the first one. He's not wearing that stupid, ridiculous armor as bad in this one, but it's still like, yeah, you're just too much the tough dude, man. Fucking ease up.
Yeah, I would say, hey, better luck next time, but next time's Blade Trinity, and I know that one's gonna suck a dick because I've seen it before.
I haven't seen all of it. I've seen pieces of it, so this will be like my first time seeing it all the way through. But who's the guy that's writing these? David Goyer, and he was a comic book dude too. He did some decent comics, but like some people can't transition from comics to fucking movie scripts. Frank Miller and fucking uh, it's just two different mediums.
Yeah, I should have went with an extra large.
Yeah, good one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in seeing House of with sticky fingers.
Yeah, me too.
Like watching these fucking things, it was just like, yeah, I'd like to see what somebody else does as Blade.
I've had that DVD on the fucking shelf for like 15 years and never watched it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We'll see. After we get through with Ryan Reynolds here next fucking week.
And Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
The game. So, Joe, it's been about 2 weeks again. since I read that issue of Spider-Man that we're swinging into, because before that I read an issue of Scud, and that just totally erased the garbage issue of Spider-Man from my memory.
Yeah, so the last time we encountered Spider-Man, he had just got his ass kicked by the Vulture, and he's laying out in the streets, and he's surrounded by cops, and they're like, "Hey, should we unmask this dude or not?" They decide not to. You know, let's take him in. Let's just take him in.
Stacy's like, no.
Yeah, Stacy's not even a cop anymore. He's retired, and everybody's like, "What do we do, Captain Stacy?" Well, first of all, I'm not a fucking captain. You know, I'm retired.
I'm a general.
Yeah, and so, but they take him in. They decide not to unmask him. You know, we got to wait to see what legal says. And then Spider, you know, he's laid up in the infirmary, and there's a prison riot. There just happens to be a prison riot, and they capture Captain Stacy, and they're gonna use him as a hostage to bust out of there. Spider-Man wakes up, decides, "Hey, you know what? I'll help you guys." You know, but it's a ruse. You know, it's a trick. It's like, well, I gotta like knock all these guys out and like quell this prison riot. And then maybe get it. Oh, fuck, there's a phone. Let me call Aunt May real quick. You know, in the middle of this prison riot. Hey, Aunt May, just call and let you know I hadn't talked to you in a while. P, I'm so worried about. Yeah, I gotta go. All right, let's cut over to fucking Harry Osborn. Still looking for his dad. He don't know where his dad is. He says he's fucking Mary Jane with her perm, looking like shit.
Still got that shitty haircut. That's
that
right.
Perm going. And
or as I call it, a sperm.
Yeah. Might as well be. So yes, Spider-Man eventually beats up all the fucking prisoners and gets them back in, and Captain
Stacy. Because you just look at the statistics of the people who are in prison and how disproportionate it is, and you got to say, "What the fuck, Spider-Man? Quit being a fucking racist," and just smack him in the mouth. You didn't know Spider-Man was a fucking complete racist, but issue 65, this shows you if you ever needed fucking proof that Spider-Man was a fucking racist.
He's bitch slapping people and stuff in this. It's fucking weird.
Uncalled
for. Little cocoon webs and throwing them on the roof. Shit.
Fucked up.
But he gets out.
Transform into a butterfly, bitch.
Captain Stacy tells him, like, "Hey, stick around if you're innocent. Don't worry about it. We're not going to mask you. Fuck it. I'm at it." I'll tell you this, dude. The art on this issue, I don't know if it was the inking or what. The art looked really good. This is probably one of Romita's best issues that we've read in a while. I don't know if he just had time or wasn't working on 8 other books at the same time, but it looked good. Like a lot of the shit that was drawn like for darker panels, I think really worked for him. It was a clean looking issue. It's not a good issue, but it looked fucking clean art wise.
Except for that hairdo.
Did we do Spider-Man Annual 5? I think we skipped out on that, so we might have to do that next.
Okay, hold
on. I think it said something about like the fucking Parkers, like it's the story of the Parkers or some shit.
Spider Anal 5.
Yeah. So
let me write 66 underneath there too, because after that I know Mysterion comes back.
Well, Mysterio's in the next issue, so if we do the anal, and then it'll be Mysterion.
Yeah. Okay then.
All right.
But as for this one, fuck it in the butt.
Yep.
Yep.
Good art, shit story.
Oof. So, Joe, do you like this, Joe?
Not really. You know, this was a tough one. I didn't think there was so few fucking movie video tie-ins that I enjoyed. It turns out there's not, and some just made my list by default. So yeah, it's like I had the great idea 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Told Tom, but yeah, it's fucking music videos. That was a big thing in movies. Let's fucking count down our favorites of those. There's
Not
not a
just
whole
any
lot of
music videos, though. Oh, wait, you said that. I've been drinking. I'm sorry, dude.
movie. Yeah, movie tie-in videos. Movies that, like, when a movie came out, they'd release this video to kind of promote the movie too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Like
as always,
like
do
my
it.
honorable mention,
Yes, thank you.
which is "Come With Me" from Godzilla, featuring Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page.
Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na. How does it go?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that sucked. That's why it's an honorable mention.
Well, you guys still got 4 more, I'm hoping. Or no,
Okay,
you
yeah.
don't.
I've got Angel of the City by Laura, but this was part of the movie Cobra. And with Sylvester Stallone. Okay. Yeah. And I researched this one a while back, like 3 weeks ago, so I don't even remember what this song sounds like anymore.
You just know that old Cabretti had a fucking video tie-in.
Right. This one is a stretch because it wasn't from a movie or anything, but I saw it and I said, fuck it, I'm throwing this on the list. And it's the Crypt Jam with the Crypt Keeper from Tales from
the Crypt. Crypt Jam.
He's there partying with all the sisters. It's pretty
backwards
great.
Hat and shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, do the Crypt Jam.
Mixing up the fucking. Oh, okay. And then I've got Megadeth with "No More Mr. Nice Guy," but not.
Oh, you got to.
No More Mr. Nice Guy. This is the "No More Mr. Nice Guy" that came out in Shocker, the movie Shocker, about the guy that fucking like sticks a finger in the, in your ass and your cunt and everything.
Sing it. Come on now.
Mm-mm.
Come on now.
Then I have a song I don't particularly like on a movie that I kind of like. And that's Big Gun from AC/DC. Big Gun! Big Gun! Number one! From Last Action Hero.
Whew. Gotta catch my breath. You startled me with that one.
And those are honorable mentions.
So good. So this one wasn't really from a movie, so I didn't feel like putting it on the list because, we have rules.
We do.
It's the Crypt Jam. And then I have, I guess, LL Cool J did a song from Deep Blue Sea. I don't like you said, it was Slim Pickens.
Yeah,
and I like that movie. Okay.
I came close to clicking on that one like 30 times just to see what it sounded like, and then every time.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just got it because I have the DVD, so I was like, I guess it has to make the list because fucking nothing else is.
You own it.
Get out of here, fly, you fuck.
Goddamn.
Damn, I only have 4, huh? All right, then. And then I guess Van Halen did a song from Twister. I listened to like fucking 10 seconds and I was like, oh God, no more of this shit. This is what Van Halen sounds like, huh? Not for me, but Twister is a funny movie to fucking make fun of.
It's pretty stupid.
I remember skipping school to go see Twister. So, and I was like in elementary school then. And this also is, oh no, I do have 5. It was just written to the side. Excuse me. Another one, not from a movie, so it couldn't make the list. And not from a band I listened to. And not from a music video I could finish the whole thing from. but there was a band called, or might still be is, called Edema. And they have a song called Immortal. And it uses footage from one of the Mortal Kombat games. I couldn't get through it all because it wasn't for me. So I couldn't say, oh, yeah, this is from this game. So I don't even give a fuck to find out. But that's in there. It's Mortal Kombat. So it had to make it there somewhere. And then I'm the baby, gotta love me from Dinosaurs, a TV show. So it did not make the list because it's a TV show, not the movie.
Honorable, though.
Yeah. Joe, number 10.
At number 10, I have We Don't Need Another Hero with Tina Turner singing that song from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, the weakest of the Mad Max movies, but it's still a fucking Mad Max movie, so it makes my list.
Let's make it all for one and all for love from the Three Musketeers.
Fuck that movie.
No, it sucks, and the song sucks, but as soon as I sang it, you giggled, and that's why it made the list. You can't sing that and someone not just go, what the fuck's the matter with you? Number 9.
The power of love is a curious thing. Yeah, fucking Huey Lewis and the News from Back to the Future, the first movie. I think this song is better than the movie. Nah, you know what? Back to the Future, the first movie's all right.
And they say that a hero will save us. I'm not gonna stand in the way. Thwip, thwip, swing. Number 8. Also, same thing with the Three Musketeers. That's because it sucks.
At number 8, I don't know how this song goes, but it's City of Crime from Dragnet with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd doing some rapping and singing, about crime.
I do.
I think I remember liking the song more than that shitty movie.
So my number 8 is something that I've just seen recently, and I don't remember the words, but I think all I have to say is one thing, and you'll be like, I know. I'm the Reanimator. Shake your dead bones, dog. Oh, what a piece of shit. Number 7.
Here come the men in black. Won't let you remember. Yeah, you got Will Smith dancing around with that little alien,
Mikey.
Mikey. Okay. Decent video. If you like dancing around with little Mikey.
Old Mexican Mike. Baby, I can take it walking from a road on and then, ooh, the more I get feel, stranger feeling, lying the baby. Seal, Kiss from a Rose.
Good one.
Thank you. Baby. Number
number
6.
6, I have I'm the Reanimator. Move your dead bones. Move your dead bones. Yep, from Beyond Reanimator, the hit from Doctor Reanimator.
We're fucking assholes. What are we doing?
Mhm.
Oh, fucking hell. What number are we on? Fuck. 6.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Living in a gangster's paradise. So is there something you wanted to tell me? Why did you bring me here? As I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. 'Cause I've been bashing and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. I never taught a man who didn't deserve it. He'd be treated like a punk, you know this a herd of. Coolio, Gangster's Paradise. Number 5.
At number 5, I have Baby. I could pay to a kiss on the rose on the grave. Something power and something I'm gay. Yep, it's all Seal from Batman Forever. Kissing that rose. Da 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 da.
You give me that funny feeling in my toffee. Oh yeah, that's right. Come on, roller coaster of love. Say what? Roller coaster. Yeah. Ooh, 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 baby. Your life is like the roller coaster, baby. Red Hot Chili Peppers fucking suck, but boy, do I love Beavis and Butthead Do America. Number 4.
Here we are, born to be kings. We are the princes of the universe. That's right, Queen from Highlander.
And as soon as you did that, I forgot. Oh, never mind. We're not doing songs from movies. I was gonna be like, oh shit! Remember when Dio was in the Pick of Destiny? But that is not at all what we're doing.
There was not a video for that. I looked
No,
for
for
that
sure.
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even Hungry for Heaven, which was on Vision Quest, there was no video for that. Come on, fuck.
Fucking pricks.
Hungry for Heaven was also on Iron Eagle, and there's no video for that either.
Well, this would have been my number 1. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a real music video, but I mean, they used footage from the fucking movie, and that's all they used. They just took clips from the movie, put the MP3 over it. It was on the official page. It said official music video. So just shine, 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 shine. Something Paddington Station. This is Shine from Paddington. Yep. I don't sing like a woman. Seal's as good as you're gonna get, so We got Shine, the Gwen Stefani and Will Ferrell classic from Paddington. All right, top 3, Joe.
Top 3, I have We're the Dream Warriors. Don't wanna dream no more. Maybe tonight you'll be gone. Dokken from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, which I don't even like those movies, but I like this song.
Oh, shit. And you also like doing that with other gentle fellows, but that's okay.
What, Dream Warriors?
No, Dokken.
Dokken.
Yes.
I get it.
Thank you. Come with me. Come with me. I already did that one, I know, but that was you. It actually made my list, you fuck. Number 2.
Hellraiser! Yeah, the song that was originally written by Ozzy Osbourne, but Ozzy Osbourne sucks, so it took Motorhead to come and fucking do it right for Hellraiser 3, which is a really shitty movie, but it's got this Hellraiser! Come down, take your blood, we're gonna play some fucking poker, Hellraiser!
Claustrophobia wrapped in a pine box. Now I lay me down to sleep 6 feet deep for the maggots. Now I lay me down to dust, and I'm thinking about acid and dust to dust. If I must say one thing, oh wait, no, that's Closed Casket. Son of a bitch.
Yep, wrong movie.
No, it's not even from a movie. So Morty's theme from The Fear, shitty movie, but Esham's dope, ho. So nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. How you gonna hide from the fear inside? Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Yeah, Morty! Morty's coming, and then a bunch of stuff. And for some reason, they didn't put it on the Blu-ray that the fine gentle fellows at Vinegar Syndrome just released.
Did they release it?
Yeah. What a shitty fucking movie. But Esham did a song for it. So there's that, I guess. This is it, Joe. Number 1.
I've got the Duran Duran classic, Meeting You with a View to a Kill. Face to Face. Now, this song is a good fucking song, and I hate James Bond movies, but I always thought that they should have got Dio to sing this song. I thought it would have been fucking perfect. Meeting you with a view to a kill. You know, it would have just been fucking amazing, man. It's still a good song, but it could have just taken that next step and fucking had Ronnie James Dio on there. Instant classic. Like, people that don't give a fuck about James Bond, they would have lined up, you know, fucking around the blocks for that British fuck.
So luckily,
I'm forgetting this whole
you
list
didn't
now.
mention my number 1 because that would be silly if it was just like on an honorable mention or something. But all you gotta remember is the good guys dressed in black. Remember that. Woo! Here comes the man in black. Murder, black. The Galaxy Defenders. Say word. Here comes the man in black. They won't let you remember.
I thought
this is
for
actually
sure
from the Men in Black series.
I thought for sure you were gonna go with the Wild Wild West.
No, sir. That's no Men in Black.
It's not. Fuck no, it's not.
That's not even Men in Black who like to have sex with each other. It's from the Norm Macdonald classic Dirty Work. I had a
video, by the way.
I had a what's it called?
Epiphany?
No. A good
Bowel
one.
movement?
Yeah, but that was earlier.
Yeah.
I had a good list for next week, but I forgot to write it down. So this was gonna be our second favorite music. No.
We exhausted all there is. All right.
No, there's still stuff. Just give me a second. Let's keep the fun stuff going and go with our favorite songs from movies.
Okay.
Let me write that down myself. I think I'm going to be singing Men in Black again next week.
Yeah. I'm all right. Ain't nobody got to worry about me.
Oh, no, there'll be a deal in there.
Ain't nobody got to give me advice. Just let me be, Tom.
You know, we'll talk about Mexican Americans and what have you next week. So, Joe, thank you. I'm glad you're fucking doing much better. It seems like you still don't look that great, but
I don't feel that great, but I'm better. I'm back in the shop doing my shit. Got some fucking tanks coming to you or shipping to you tomorrow. They'll probably get there Wednesday or whatever.
Thank you. And I'll get you one of those Booze Sock jerseys out. Fucking pricks. So if you want to sop up some boy, head on over to dwnproductions.net. Look at the wares I have, my arts. Movies are there. I got to remember to take Race War down because I only have a couple DVDs left. And I don't want surprise orders for that coming in. Like, I don't have any. So, yeah, dwnproductions.net. Fastcustomshirts.com. So many.
Fast Custom Shirts, I got a lot of work that came in that I'm very behind on, but I'm going to still be adding some shit to the site this week, some new designs that I've had. So go check it out, order some shit. It'll get there when it gets there, but like I'm not just fucking sitting at home anymore. I'm trying to bust my ass and get everything done. So it'll be a somewhat timely manner. And you can see Tom and I together again at the Houston Horror Film Festival coming up in like 27 days or some shit.
Or some shit.
Yeah.
But don't, like I said, don't forget about the podcast feed. Come on.
Right.
Head on over to boygob.com and listen to the audio, even if it's in the background while you're vacuuming and you can't even hear that shit. Just don't neglect it.
Just click play, like Tom's favorite song from the movie.
And hey, don't also, if you're listening to this on boygob.com, we got a fucking video feed too that you can watch and then neglect the audio feed.
Right.
So find the podcast page on Facebook or on YouTube. YouTube, it's under Fancy Dan because somehow someone stole BOYGOB. I don't know. They sucked it all up through a straw or something. I'm not sure, but there's a video element now for the 6 people who listened to the episode last week.
Yeah.
You didn't catch on.
I gotta get Tom to show me how to do this StreamYard shit on my own so I can do some other reviews for other shit. Like fucking Reginald O'Dean's fucking, the screenwriter of fucking Boomerang and House Party, so I can talk about his shit. But anyway, yeah, hopefully we'll be adding a lot more content and stuff soon so you can have a variety of shit to make fun of, whatever.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
But that'll also mean Joe will have to learn audio editing.
Yeah, audio editing
and video editing. No, the video will be okay because you can just, hey, everybody, you have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching or listening. And hopefully we'll be back with you next week to serve up a whole new fucking plate of Boy